You also have some knowledge or interpretive data about certain dates or times in the future or ahead of the live chart action. In all other respects, apart from the immediate live trade or ongoing chart action, boy, I wonder what this person does for a living. Do you have or use any other materials or interpretive data to outline future pattern, example 1 year, 2 years, or more or less from the present date or time? Actually, that's actually a good question. I have some proprietary software which I and a money partner of mine and good friend spent a number of years trying to develop. It's actually the basic software was easy. What we were trying to do is turn that into a black box type of computerized trading program. So I have a little bit of that. I don't use it because it is proprietary in these videos. Really, what you see is what you get. This is one particular trading style that I find is very profitable. As far as projecting out in the future, it really is as simple as taking a look at, for example, let me delete these lines here. Go away. Using a weekly chart and taking a look at the trend lines, different price projections, like for example the market move here, stopped just past the 1.272 Fibonacci extension. Looking at the various time frames, we'll put this larger tunnel pattern on. This would indicate a high possibly sometime in late 2008 or 2009. You can see that the market is tracking very closely to the initial angle of attack here. So as long as it follows along this same line, about a year down the road, a year and some months, $2.26 is the target for the pound. It really just very basic tools. I've studied Gann extensively. I've studied Elliott wave not as extensively as I have studied Gann, but I studied with a guy who was one of the best before he got into cocaine, alcohol, and fast women, and wound up burning himself out. That's not really funny. I apologize for that. But it's, there are a lot of things that you can do to try and predict the future. I can tell you with 100% certainty that no human on this planet can predict the future. So trying to do that in the marketplace by using math is not a good idea. Number 10, this may have been answered in a prior Q&A, but if you see a good pennant or flag pattern and it's not the sweet spot time, do you enter in a trade, or is it best to wait until the sweet spot hours? Let me answer the question this way. The sweet spot hours are the best guide for getting into the market. What's happening lately is that the market is moving outside of the sweet spot hours. In fact, last night this trade went off in the Asian session, the trade that I looked to take as the market was breaking down. The one thing that we've got to remember is that the market's going to do what the market's going to do, I guess is the best way that I can say that. And we should not try and put the market into a box. So yes, I will trade that stuff. But the problem with that is when you tell a general audience that you can trade any time, they wind up getting into trouble. So let me say it this way. If you want to maximize your chances for success, you want to trade when there are the most people to take the other side of your trade. If you want to trade in a more risky fashion, where you can run into huge, enormous, debilitating, financially devastating losses, then you can trade outside of those times. Okay? I leave that choice up to you. Number 11, I need a few minutes to have you explain the moving averages concept more in depth and setting up the charts for moving averages.